Dwayne, you went, I think it was until like 9 minutes left in the second game before you took a shot in college. Did you just feel like you didn't have the right opportunity or what? Like,
Nah, I had every opportunity presented to me. It's just a change of mindset. Obviously we can make excuses that I didn't play a whole year and trying to get my rhythm back, but enough of that. Coach wanted me to be aggressive, so it was time I start being aggressive.
once you started hitting those shots, did it just feel like you just couldn't miss?
Yeah, I just found my rhythm. I was just hooping. I had nothing to worry about. Just shooting, man. Just playing basketball.
Impact's most likely to be? I mean, obviously you can shoot, but you can do other things. What have you been feeling like you're going to be able to help this team with?
I think whatever coach asked me to do, this year. Obviously, we all talented guys, but we all got to sacrifice certain things. So, whatever he asked me to do, rebound, pass, cut, make a play, whatever.
There have been, you're talking about coming back from last year. I didn't know, as the preseason's gone on, have you made it? Do you felt like you've made an impact, or in certain areas where you really can make a difference?
In previous games?
Specifically, yeah. Where do you think? Yeah.
In previous games, I would say no. I was still trying to get my body rhythm, but at the same time, can't make excuses for that. Just finding areas that I can make a difference, like defense, play hard defense, try to make an impact on the ball, communicate, pass the ball quick, cut, get rebounds, just little things that I can do.
Jaden, you had a couple of acrobatic finishes over the last couple of games. Is that something that just comes naturally or something that you work on in practice? Or?
I would just say feel for the game. Crazy plays, probably can't replicate it, but just feel the game.
What is it like in practice trying to score or go in the paint against Mo and Koa and Tobin?
I stay out the paint for sure. It's dangerous down there. You got Tobe, Koa, Crevis, Ceedy, probably the best shot blocker I've seen in a minute. So just going against those guys every day and, gets me better, gets our teammates better. So just so happy to have those guys on our team.
What kind of progress do you see in Mo?
Mo, I mean, I've seen a little bit of Mo today, but that's something that, we seen every day. Just his finishing around the rim, getting rebounds, and, he's been working on a lot, with his injury, and kudos to Mo, and, he's getting better every day.
When you got a couple quick fouls there, you got a guy like Waka coming in. How's that? Because it's almost like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, this team is so deep. So when Mo gets fouls, we got Tobe. That's the the blessing of the team, and so we're happy with anybody that comes in that coach trusts. So.
I think you shot 23s at the first two games, and then 28, 29 tonight. Is that what's more likely to happen on average with this team? Do you feel like how much of it will be part of your offense?
I think coach knows that we're a good shooting team. Just good looks and good rhythm shots. So whatever the number that might be, if coach is happy with it, and he trusts us, so. Whatever number.
What do you think, Jaden? You've been part of a couple other teams. How do you feel like the threes will mix in with this group?
It's just how teams are playing us. I feel like our first game versus Florida, they were kind of taking away the three, and so we weren't forcing anything. And tonight, y'all seen we're capable from three. Dwayne got hot, and that's every night. Braden hit a couple, Deli hit a couple. So just depending on how teams are playing us, and we'll adjust.
You seen that from Dwayne, or what have you seen from him in practice yourself? Yeah.
Dwayne he's all over the court. Dunking and getting steals. He's our energy guy, and when he comes in, we know he's capable of hitting threes like that, and I'm just excited for him that he showed the world today that he can do a little bit of everything.
Jaden, you guys had a press they used a lot in the first half, or a couple times. Is that something that we're going to see a lot more this season, especially with Koa leading that press?
We're a very physical, athletic team, and whenever coach calls the press, we work on it. So I feel like it's gonna throw a different look at teams and kind of make them think twice and kind of give us more time on the back end of the shot clock. So.
All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.